Oh, here we go. We're here again. Waiting up with the music here. Okay, this is Groucho Gracie, Box Marks, a new episode, and we're not sure if that's the genius and the moron in the background, but I don't know how he got in this place. But anyway.
The genius, the moron sitting next to you, is that what you're talking about?
That's the hitchhiker.
Okay.
We gotta bring her back.
Alright, so her? She's got a hairy chest.
Well, her name is Misinformation.
Misinformation.
I don't know why she got that name.
Well, talking
I used to date a woman called Disinformation, but they must be related, you know what I mean? So anyway.
So anyway, we'd like to congratulate the new president, Donald Trump, and we'd also like to...
Donald J. Trump, remember
Donald
J.
J. Trump, and we'd also like to congratulate the outgoing president, Joe Biden, for a job well done.
I forgot who he is.
We were talking about misinformation.
Yeah? What about it? Oh, I'd like to meet this misinformation woman. I mean, she was...
All right.
Well, no, I met her. She was over here.
Misinformation. Your timing is brilliant, right? Misinformation, disinformation, and fish information, which is about what's going on in the aquarium. So, where does all this and disinformation come from?
Where does it come from? Probably originated from me. But I was the source of all this stuff, and everyone I meet wants that nickname. But anyway, I mean, I'm not sure where it came up. Well, it all started in the beginning, 5 billion years ago. What are we talking about? What's that? I don't understand that question. Where did it come from?
Well, don't they say it's
true? I know it come from the guy named They said, yeah.
You mean Richard and Doris They of 761 7th Avenue, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Those days?
I'm talking about Doris Day. What is he talking about?
You said they say.
Oh yeah, on the news and the media, they always say they said. That's when the expert says they said.
Now, who is they?
Well, they always listen to them, but they listen to them.
They listen to them.
Yeah, them. Them's very important.
Well, who is them?
Well, them is somehow.
Is that Doctor Who?
Doctor Who? I don't. Oh, is that a show or something? I don't even know.
Who is they? Who is them?
Oh, them. Well, them. There was a big lawsuit in the media where they said was always on the news, and they want to know who this guy they was, and they brought him to court and they put him on the stand, and he confessed that. Finally, he gave in and said them. They said that it was because of them that that's how it happened.
And apparently, everybody knows. Well, who's everybody?
Well, everybody. Well, then them squealed and said that not only did them say today, but everyone was involved in this, and them squealed on everyone, and everyone really is a culprit. One of the culprits to spread misinformation, and but anyway, everybody. We know that everybody is not all of them because Mr.
Not all of them or all of they.
Well, Mr. All somewhere. He's always part of this. But anyway.
What about anyone? Because anyone can tell. But who's anyone?
Well, he's one of the whistleblowers, anyone. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So, so it goes back to they said, and them, and then it's part, if they said everything and they said it to them, and then them said, I don't know anyone on this matter, then we must go back to, I said it all. I mean, he's the ultimate one that's guilty of all this. And then when they questioned and he said, we didn't do it. Well, what are you talking about? Your name is I. And he said, well, no, we didn't do it. I mean, it's ridiculous. We can't figure out any of this stuff. I mean, what were we talking about? So anyway, how do we get, anyway, this is Hitchhiker, okay, take care. This is we gotta go. They are coming and they said we can't stay on the air. How do you like them apples?